mean by that? If they've never been challenged on the word love, then they presuppose it means X, Y, or Z, and they'll be shocked to know that you don't think it means X, Y, or Z. So there is where the dialogue needs to start. You need to come down and find that common ground. So Unabashedly Resolute is about training you to hear those things and to understand those things so that you can better affect, influence, and challenge those around you to come out of this mist, this fog of postmodernism. We are crushing our own souls. We are crushing the souls of our children in this polarization that we have in our society today. We have never been this divided as a people group in our entire lives. Yes, we have disagreed. And yes, there are people who love the war, people who hated the war. And there was this big dividing line. But there was a line. Both were grounded in objective reality of sorts. I guess if you're in an acid trip, reality is a little more subjective. But they were basing it on love and peace. Those are objective things. Now, we're basing love and peace, and we're basing right and wrong simply on what I think it might mean and what it might mean for me in the next 20 seconds, 30 seconds. I can change my mind. I can change my morals. My morals are up to me. And suddenly you have a people who become gods unto themselves, and there is no objective reality, and there's no one to show them parameters because we've been told the parameters are up to you unless government comes in and says that the parameters are not up to you, and then the parameters are up to the government. And so you basically have law, which is this is exactly what Chris Cuomo said. One of the anchors on MSNBC or CNN, he actually said that freedom of religion you shouldn't have. The national religion should be the law. That should be your religion, which is funny because I don't think he would have said that when divorce was illegal, when homosexuality was illegal, when abortion was illegal, when being a quote-unquote undocumented worker coming into the United States, an illegal alien, when that was frowned upon, when that was actually against the law. Would he have said then that your religion should be the law? If we're going to take him at face value, then he should have said, yes, that is the law, that should be my religion, and I should not try to change it. We should not try to change a religion. How would you like to have a religion whereby you can change it at any moment? Well, you can if you don't have something transcendent, something foundational, something objective to look at and measure against. That is the huge issue right now when we have these postmodern ideologies taught to us, where our morals are up to us. We can't judge. We have to judge our morals on someone else. We have to look at someone else and say, oh, we're going to judge our morals next to Hitler. I look fantastic. I'm a great person. Yes, but next to Jesus Christ, you look pretty crappy. So who are you using as your mirror? Are you using someone like Charles Manson and saying, I'm man, next to him, I look like I should be, the Pope? Or are you being objective and saying, what does God think about this? I'm going to measure myself against the Ten Commandments. I'm going to measure myself against an objective morality, an objective reality. And when I have a thought that's different than the objective realities that I see around me and that have been around for 10,000 years of recorded history, when I see a behavior in me that is contrary to those things, that is contrary to the nature of God, then I can say, it's probably that my thinking is incorrect, not that my understanding of God is incorrect or my interpretation of the Ten Commandments is incorrect. It is more the fact that I'm having a thought that is incorrect. And if I can start there and I can say, have I lied? Well, yeah, I've lied. that's probably not a good thing to lie. Have I stolen anything? Have I taken anything that didn't belong to me? Have I looked on others with lust? Well, yes, I have. That's not good, because that violates their sanctity of personhood by me taking them in my mind and violating chastity and innocence in them in my mind. That violates the sanctity of their personhood in doing that. And so you begin to go through the list of these things, and you realize that these things are objectively wrong. And so you begin to get sobriety, and you begin to get firm footing and foundation. I know with my 5-year-old twins, they desire and yearn for parameters. When they don't have parameters, that's when they're the most unruly, and they're lost, and they're hurting, and they're upset. When I show them parameters, when I give them tasks and schoolwork, and I give them things, because I homeschool, when I give them the environment that is, it's objective, they are the most content, and they're the most happy. When I say, "Hey guys, day's a free day, guys, do what you want," I don't know what to do. I don't want to do this. It becomes very hard for them, and then they act out. They have weird behaviors because they're feeling unsettled. This is also happening on a national scale with adults. We're feeling unsettled. So Unabashedly Resolute is here to try to bring you everyday scenarios, things that are in politics, things that are in the Christian worldview, the Christian world, the agnostic, atheistic world. It's to go into the world at all facets, all levels, science, literature, any facet of our lives. We want to go in there, and we want to be able to take our lens, our logic and reason and understanding, and we want to take that and we want to place it over top of these things and go, do these things line up with the basic laws of logic, reason, understanding, the laws of language, the laws of physics? Do these things line up? And by taking a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of understanding, we can bypass huge pitfalls and pratfalls. So that's what we're about here at Unabashedly Resolute Podcast. I hope to see you guys around in the future. If you liked what you've heard today and you would like to support us financially, you can go on patreon.com, patreon.com, and go to Unabashedly Resolute. And you can donate $1 a month, $5 a month. If you're feeling really frisky, you can do $25 a month. We have some neat prizes for those who go for $5 or more a month that we'd like to give to you. So we're just getting off the ground here, but we hope that you guys like what you're hearing and that you'll continue to stick around. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you have an amazing day.
When I was afraid of myself to show me what I ain't seen and tell me what I ain't heard, you put your hooks inside of me, so honestly I can't work, cause I don't hide no more, and now I know that I can be the man that I planned. You said you found who I am and fell in love with me, the part of my life that I was once missing.